The highlight of the week, sponsored by Dave Franick Auto. Looking for that first car for your son or daughter? Don't panic. See Dave Franick.
I've been a veterinarian for about 11 years. I've always wanted to be a veterinarian. I wanted to be a veterinarian from the time I was able to speak, basically. When people would ask me what you want to be when you grow up, I'd always say I want to be a veterinarian. So I started practicing at Nutley Animal Hospital in Nutley, New Jersey for the first year or two of practice, and eventually came up to Vernon, New Jersey, where I practiced with Vernon Veterinary Clinic and Dr. Potter. Became a partner there and practiced there for the last 9 years, and decided I wanted to go out on my own and open up what eventually will be a 24-hour emergency facility for small animals, exotic animals, and hopefully be able to provide the best patient care for Sussex County. Well, we're going to be able to do immediate diagnostics in ways that a lot of other clinics cannot. I do my own ultrasounds, which means that I don't have to call in an outside group to come in and do those ultrasounds. So therefore, if an animal needs it immediately due to some emergent problem, some major issue, I can just take my ultrasound machine out and put the probe on the animal and get a diagnosis immediately. I've only been open a few days. I've already had to use it in one occasion with a dog that had a very bad heart problem. I was able to look at it with the ultrasound machine and make a diagnosis immediately. That same diagnosis would have taken at least another 24 to 48 hours to be able to make if we didn't have that equipment available or the expertise to use it. I also have an endoscope, which many practices don't have. So I've tried to equip myself with the types of diagnostic equipment that make things readily available for people's pets now without having to wait. I also have a full in-house laboratory, which allows me to get immediate stat blood work results, so that if there's any major potentially life-threatening issues, we can diagnose them and start treating them immediately.
Okay. Now you said something earlier about being open 24 hours. How important is that for the general public to know that, and kind of, talk about why you're doing that?
Well, presently we're not open 24 hours, but as soon as possible I'm moving towards doing that, and I think that being open 24 hours allows us to be able to care for your animal in any situation at any time, also be able to hospitalize those animals and give them around-the-clock care, especially in very serious situations where they need to be monitored through the night and into the next day. So I think that there is room in Sussex County for another 24-hour emergency clinic to provide possibly an alternative to the choices that are out there right now. And we'll be able to extend that care and hopefully be able to provide a referral service for neighboring veterinary facilities so that their practices will feel comfortable referring to us to take over care when care is necessary throughout the night, so that then we can refer back to those clinics and to the area veterinarians to continue care with your preferred veterinarian. But it allows for a complete scenario of care throughout the entire 24-hour period. So we're really striving to do everything we possibly can to address all potential needs, veterinary needs.